quite a picture, a pod of killer whales right next to this boat off Southern California's coast. The video was shot by Captain Dave Anderson, owner of Captain Dave's Dolphin and Whale Safari, who is also an award-winning filmmaker. He was on one of his whale-watching boats with his wife Giselle and daughter Ariel, and they join us all this morning. Morning, Dave. Good morning, Giselle. Morning, Ariel. How's everybody?
Good.
Hey, we're real good, Harry.
All right, so Dave, one of your other captains is out on the water. You guys are getting ready to go on a trip up to Yosemite, and he said, no, you got to come out and see this. When you got onto the water and you saw this pod of orcas, what were you thinking? Have you ever seen anything like it before?
You know, we've been doing year-round whale watching out of Dana Point for about 15 years. And we have daily trips out there, and we see, you know, blue whales, the largest animal that ever lived, these huge animals. We have the largest concentration of them on Earth off our coast. And we see these huge herds of dolphins stretched out for miles and gray whale migration. But I have never seen anything like this this pod of killer whales. It was just incredible.
How many were there?
There were 8 killer whales. And they were actually feeding on a sea lion. Mm-hmm. They were attacking it and throwing this thing around. It was something I'd never seen before in all the years I've been out on the water. And the whales actually came over to our boat, and they were sticking their heads out of the water looking at us. One of them even came right over to, we have an underwater viewing pod on our boat, and this whale actually came over, stuck his head right into the window, and everybody got to see, the people screamed on the boat. I mean, it was unbelievable. And the whale's eyes were looking right at the people, so it was kind of like, instead of whale watching, it was people watching.
Yeah. Giselle, I'm sure you've spent a lot of time out there on these boats. It's very interesting because it looked to me like the boats were just standing still and the whales they hung around. Is it true that you could actually hear them?
You know, Harry, we could hear them. It was such an amazing encounter, and for me as a mom, and for us as just people who love to take people out to see these animals, to see them doing something in the wild that I've never even seen on Discovery, actually popping their heads up out of the water and vocalizing and talking to one another was so exciting. We looked at each other and went, "Did you hear that?" It was really fun, and just to see some of the other behaviors that they exhibited was quite an experience, quite a blessing for us.
Yeah,
Ariel.
Yeah,
that video you were just.
Yeah, Ariel, I just want to say, was it pretty cool being able to see those whales that close?
Yeah, it was amazing. They were like 7 or 6 feet away. It was amazing. They were putting on such a show.
They really were putting on such a show. And there you are, right on the bow of the boat. Maybe you better come in a little closer, honey. Thank you all, Dave, Giselle, Ariel. Do appreciate you sharing your story with us this morning, and such amazing pictures. Thanks a bunch.
You're welcome,
thanks
Harry.
for having us, Harry.
You'll have to come and join us sometime.
Yeah, you ought to come out on one of our trips.
I promise you, I'll be out there, believe me. Take care.
Most unique whale watch in the world.
All right, take care.
A lot happens early on The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.